Me too. So we have a photo here. These two guys. What do you think they're doing?
Taste.
Test.
They're tasting coffee. Why?
They
I don't know.
Why which is best?
Maybe they want to
Professional.
create a new
They are in
new
the
kind of coffee.
Okay.
New taste.
competition.
Yeah, so it could be a competition. Maybe they're trying to decide which one is best. And then Amanda, what did you say?
I just say which one is best.
Oh, which one is best? Or they're tasting them, yeah? Okay, good. So these guys are actually professional taste testers. So that's their job. That's what they do all day long. They taste
Oh
coffee.
my god.
What do you
All
think
kind
of-
of sleep.
I know, right? How can they
just
see?
put, oh, but too
Yeah.
much.
Not too much.
I think
Yeah.
that just one and have a.
Every day?
Every day. This is their job.
Every day?
Oh,
Every day.
virtual?
And how many cups of coffee are here?
Oh my.
More
What?
than more than 50.
Yeah, it looks like there's probably about 30, 40 cups of coffee. Yeah. So it's possible they don't drink the coffee, but even so, even if you just tasted a little bit from each cup,
Yeah.
Wow.
that's a lot of coffee. So do you think you'd like to do something like that?
No,
Yes.
no,
Yes? No?
no.
I can get free food.
Free coffee? There you go. Yeah. So what other things do you think you could taste test? Or why, I guess the first question would be is why are they doing this? Like, do you think it's necessary?
Yes.
Yes? Yeah. So what would be the purpose of doing this? If this was your job?
Yeah, their job and people need it because they want to sell the coffee and
Exactly.
have a lot of kind of coffee.
Yeah, exactly. So they need to do this so the company knows which coffees taste good, which are not good, which is the best quality. So what are some other things that you might be able to taste test as a professional?
Training.
What is it?
Can you repeat your answer?
Oh, sure, good question. So if you were a professional taste tester, what are some other things you might be able to taste test? So you could taste coffee or tea.
Food.
Okay, what kind of food? Wine.
Wine.
Okay, so another drink, wine. Uh-huh.
I think
Just that's it? Anything else?
Maybe like some restaurant
Uh-huh.
and
they have a
New-
common
new dish and you need to try it.
Uh-huh. Would you want to do that as a job?
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially if you got to taste different things every time it wasn't the same thing. Yeah, or maybe you could taste something like chocolate. 'Cause there's a lot of different chocolates. That would be good. Or, let's see, what else? Medicine. I don't know if that would be a safe job.
But I'm sure you can make a lot of money.
You can make a lot of money, yes.
White mice. Actual white mice.
mouse.
Yeah,
Mouse.
yeah,
Mouse.
a little mouse,
Mouse.
yes. Yeah,
Mice.
that's true.
White mouse. Small one.
Yeah, so, Bode, is that your dream job? To be a taste tester?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
So let's take a survey. Who thinks they would like to be a taste tester? Who thinks yes? Okay, yes. And what would you want to taste test if you had to choose one thing? You can only eat one thing. Or drink one thing.
Jack in the box.
Jack in the box.
The new cake.
Yes.
Oh, the new cake.
I don't have
That would be pretty good. So all day you just eat cake. Okay, that sounds good.
You will be bigger and bigger.
So Amanda, how about you?
Beef.
Beef. Wow. So like the same kind of beef or
All kinds of.
all kinds of beef? Okay.
How about
Yeah.
the beef?
So what do you think are the qualities you need, the characteristics you need to be a taste tester?
But first you need to know all kinds of you try the type of.
Yeah. So not anyone can do it, right? So you have to have like a good taste like we call these taste buds on your tongue, taste buds. So you can tell the difference between like really good beef or really good cake or really poor quality, right? Yeah. So if you turn in your book to page 25, so we're gonna flip over just one more page, and we have some new. Oops, not 25. Sorry, a couple more pages. Page 30. So this is our second set of vocabulary words. So these all have to do with tasting food. So the first one is, I wrote them on the board here. So the first one is
Complex.
complex. So what does it mean if something is complex?
Complicated.
Complicated. What does it mean if something is complicated?
Something you cannot
Understand.
Oh, say again?
Confused.
something is difficult to
Yeah.
try to know the
Yeah, yeah. So for taste testing, how might something be complex? You're right. Yeah. So like she talked about wine. You can taste wine. So a complex wine, what would that mean?
Oh, like they put you taste first one, you feel it's vegetable.
Yeah.
No, it's fruit. Something kind of grapes.
Mhm.
Also have apple, and you can feel and have a flower inside, and the taste is very complicated.
Exactly. So you might, and this is another word that you could use, a hint. So like you could have a hint of strawberry or a hint of smoked wood or something in the wine, so you can taste just a little bit of something. Yeah, so that would be a complex, and then we can put that with this word here, complex flavor.
Flavor.
So one flavor, two or more flavors. So the flavor is the taste of it, how it tastes. So if something has a complex flavor, it means maybe there's a lot of different tastes in it, like a wine. Good. So the next word is
Disgusting.
disgusting. Have you heard of this before?
Yes.
If I say, this tastes disgusting, is this a good thing or a bad thing?
Bad
thing. Bad thing.
Disgusting.
Yeah. So are there any foods you don't like?
Yes.
Milk.
Milk?
Mushroom.
Mushrooms?
Yeah, milk mushrooms.
Milk and mushrooms, that does sound disgusting.
Yeah.
Especially if you mix them together, milk and mushrooms.
Oh, I don't like it.
That would be bad. No. Okay, and then our next word is
Distinguish.
distinguish. So a lot of times we'll say distinguish between this and this. So can you distinguish between good cheese and bad cheese? Or can you distinguish between a good wine and a bad wine? So it means, like, can you tell the difference between these two? So what about the next one?
Estimate.
Estimate.
Calculate something.
So calculate something. So an estimate, is it exactly? So like if I say this is $1, is this an estimate?
No.
No.
Because it's got to be approximately. So it maybe is 90 cents to $1.25. So we could say it is about $1, right? So it's approximate. It's an estimate. Okay, and the next word is. Can you see this one? Oh, here on the board.
Texture.
Texture. So what is it? The texture. Yeah. So what texture? What kind of texture is this? Smooth. Smooth arms. Okay. Or the texture of my dress. So you can see it's not smooth. Any other textures? What's that?
The floor is
Feel-
rough.
It's a feeling.
Yeah, it's a feeling. Like the carpet has a texture to it, right? So if you touch it, it has a feeling. So it has like a bumpy feeling to it. So that would be the texture. Okay. How about this one? Keep an eye on. So this phrase, keep an eye on. So everyone, keep an eye on.
Keep
Keep an eye on.
Keep an eye on.
Can Can everyone say? Keep an eye on.
Keep an eye on.
So what does that mean? Does it mean to take your eye and put it on something? Keep an eye on.
No,
Listen to.
Take care of that.
just,
Check off.
you need to be careful.
You need to be careful. Yeah. Okay.
Check off.
And check often. So what are some things you need to keep an eye on?
In the class.
Class.
In the class.
On a presentation? Okay, so you keep an eye on someone?
When you are cooking while
Yeah.
writing your homework.
Okay, that's a great example. So if you're doing some cooking and maybe you have a pot on the stove and you're boiling some water, and then you're also doing your homework, you shouldn't just leave the pot alone, right?
Yeah.
But you also don't need to just sit there and stare at the water, right, waiting for the water to boil. So what you're doing is you're keeping an eye on the pot, so you just check it sometimes. Yeah. What else could you keep an eye on? Yes, children especially, right? Yeah. So sometimes mothers, you know, you can't just sit there and watch your children all the time. You have to do other things too, but you can't leave them alone. You have to keep an eye on them.
My cousin do this.
Yeah, babysitting.
Yeah, just her daughter and just look, oh, so cute, and keep looking.
Just looks at her all the time. Does she have a maid or someone who can clean her house and cook for her?
No.
No. Okay. So the next one is
Oh, swallow.
Solo.
swallow.
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 Anyone know what it means to
It's
swallow?
kind of bird.
Oh, okay. That is true. So a type of bird is a swallow. Huh? Yeah, but that's not how we're going to use it in this class. So it also means something else. So yes, it is a bird. Anyone else? Devour something? Mix it? No, it wouldn't be to mix. So your throat here, when you eat something, when you consume something, you have to swallow it, right? Otherwise it would just be stuck in your mouth. So you have to swallow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, take in. Goes down.
Oh.
So, you know, you chew your food. So first you chew your food and then you swallow it, right? Or when you're drinking, you have to swallow it. Or if you take some medication, if it's some pills, you have to swallow it. Yeah, good.
Swallow.
And then the last one is